This is episode 18 of MLB 19 The Show. This is Zeta, your host of the Iamacreator group. You guys were expecting Doom Eternal. It's not going to be tonight, but it's still every Saturday and Sunday of the weekend. So you guys will have a new episode tomorrow after 4. Which I don't see that being a terrible idea for you guys from Zombie Gaming. If you guys want to catch more MLB 19 every 1 to 2 days a week, be sure to hit that red support button. If you guys are new in the chat, also smash the like button from Zombie Gaming or from the one and only long-lived brother James Cox from the Iamacreator group. Equals Payitforward and be rewarded. There's also anyone in the chat that does have a Twitter. If you guys really have a Twitter, you can do so by following me on Twitter. Anytime you'd like. We watch our videos in full. Like them in full, share them, tweet them out, add them to a playlist, leaving a comment, and never ask for support back. You guys will also get IGN news in just a little while, as it will be the series finale. As it will be the 6-11 Cardinals taking on the 6-12 Brewers in Milwaukee. Allegations of Ellen DeGeneres, not interested. The Brewers won the first one 2-0 shutout. The Cardinals won the second one 2-1. Like I said, it will be the 6-11 Cardinals taking on 6-12 Brewers, a series finale in Milwaukee. So in the series finale in Milwaukee tonight, guys, I think I might still be in the Fried Power Hour with Brother Gasly on Twitch after I'm done with this, depending how long this will take tonight, but it all depends. So on the mound for the 6-11 Cardinals tonight will be Michael Wacha. Wacha has an 0-1 record, 24 strikeouts, 2.76 ERA. And on the mound for the 6-12 Brewers in the series finale in Milwaukee, for the 6-12 Brewers will be Zach Davies. He has an 0-2 win-loss record, 25 strikeouts, 8.40 ERA. So take it down to the ballpark, the series finale in Milwaukee. If you guys also want to vote for the Idol, Alliance at 28, The Greatest Showman is at 12. You guys can let me know in the chat. You guys can vote in one of the two. If you guys are interested, let me know. So on the mound for the 6-11 Cardinals, the series finale, game 3 of 3 in Milwaukee. On the mound will be Michael Wacha. He has an 0-1 record, 2.76 ERA. And there's the starting lineup for the 6-11 Cardinals of the season. Every 1 to 2 days a week, as we speak, in the chat. Leading off will be Tommy Edman, third baseman, Cone Wong, second baseman, Paul Goldsman at first base, Marcell Ozuna at left field, Marcell Ozuna at left field, Paul DeJong at shortstop, Tyro O'Neill in center field. Batting 7th is the right fielder Jose Martinez, batting 8th the catcher Gaudio Molina, and batting 9th on the mound for the 6-11 Cardinals in the series finale in Milwaukee tonight, the pitcher Michael Wacha. So Jose Martinez will not be in the lineup. He only dropped an average of 85, so he'll be a couple days recommend. So how is everyone doing tonight? Hope you guys are good. Work today was not bad for what it was so far today, since it was rainy. I had big of a rain shower today, and it was okay. From Zombie Gaming and pretty much the Iamacreator group tonight, want to say what's up, what's going on with Queen Mercury? How's it going tonight, girl? Come and say hello real quick. I'm at work. Oh, okay. As we always keep up the good work from Zombie Gaming. But shout out to my buddy, our buddy Zombie Gaming. He's going to be live not tomorrow, but Monday around 1 o'clock, maybe 12. So on the mound for the 6-12 Brewers in the finale in Milwaukee is Zach Davies. His fourth start of the season, 0-2 record, 8.40 ERA. He's given up 25 hits. And leading off for the 6-11 Cardinals is Tommy Edman, the baseman. He's 2 for 7 with 2 strikeouts.
And it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
But how's work going for you today, Mercury? Any good stuff coming around tonight? Or not exactly. But thank you though. But keep up the good work, please, Mercury. Coming inside of work. You guys got Isaiah News tonight. I was gonna be with my pun earlier tonight, but I decided just to relax, and I just wanted to relax for tonight. Mets 2, Phillies nothing, in Philadelphia. Here comes the 2-0 by Davies. There'll be a foul ball to left line. Strike 1, 2-1. Evans batting .235. Swing be 2-2 with a strike. So yeah, work today. Well, all I had to do today was only 7-2, but I wasn't the only one working this morning, so it wasn't all too bad. Second swing, that's a strikeout, and that's the first out for the Cardinals.
Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visitors.
Series finale in Milwaukee underway. And here's the starting lineup for the 6-11 Cardinals based on what you see here. Left fielder batting 4th is Marcell Ozuna, batting .222. He leads the 6-11 Cardinals in runs batting in. That'll be a total of 8, basically. And that'll bring up Cohen Wong, second baseman. He's 1 for 8 with 2 strikeouts. So the plan going forward, since I go back tomorrow from 7 to 4, you guys will have a new episode of Doom Eternal. But Doom Eternal is still every Saturday and Sunday, so I just thought I needed a night off for Doom Eternal. Then we can get back to doing it tomorrow. Because I don't think it'd be a total adjustment. That'll be fly ball to right center field. Actually center field on that. And that'll be a single. And that's a single for the Cardinals. We play once again. Little fly ball center field. Single for the Cardinals. Runner at first, 1 out. Runner at first has a 59% chance of stealing second. It's a pitch by Davies. One at the bottom. And that'll bring in Paul Goldschmidt, first baseman tonight, guys. He's batting .180 and only 2 ribbies. Paul Goldschmidt is a former Arizona Diamondback player. He's actually also a bit of a power hitter. Second swing, that's a strike, 1-1. Type 1 in the chat if you guys are still here, or if you're here tonight from Zombie Gaming, let me know. Strike 2 to the left, 1-2. We're actually doing pretty good from Zombie Gaming. I mean, he was live this morning at 5 o'clock, and I was up to 4:30 today, but I'm okay. Ball 2 to the left, 2-2. So tomorrow after 4, guys, you guys will have a new episode of Doom Eternal. I was also at Subway for only a couple hours. Not a whole lot, but not for a lot of hours today, but only until a little after 4. But I just decided I just wanted to relax for the rest of the night. And they pop up. That'll be foul territory to right, and that'll be foul, and it's still 2-2. Head speed 62 miles per hour.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
Ball 3 to the right, 3-2. On deck is Marcell Ozuna. He's on deck. He's batting .222.
You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
If you guys do want to follow me on Twitter, anytime you'd like, you can do so by following me on Twitter. Send me out, get the name out as good as you can. Second swing, struck him out. Second out for the Cardinals.
A lot of indecision there on that shot.
But it's all good.
That's something you see quite a lot.
The more we bring in together, guys, the more we grow, expand, and grow the right way instead of the wrong way with the one and only Zombie Gaming, my good buddy. It's got to be started since James Cox has not been getting back to YouTube for a while, so it's been a while at least. Falling to the right. But like I said earlier, guys, Stu Returnal will be tomorrow instead of tonight. Brings up Marcell Zona, left fielder. 222, 3 home runs, 8 ribbies. But you guys don't seem to have a problem. I mean, it's all good. I will be doing Stu Returnal tomorrow. After I get off at 4, and then I'm off Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I'm still reconsidering not to go with my fam next week for Kalahari, so that's still actually a little up in the air, but it's really no little interesting plan for it, but it's all good. I ever go on vacation trips with the Hug Group and my pun and my good close friends that are still alive and well at this point, but this virus still happening. Foul ball to right, 2-2. But it's all good. I'm fine with it. 2-2 count by Davies. It's like swing struck him out, and the side is retired. Season finale in Milwaukee underway tonight, guys. We got a bottom of the first, Cardinals nothing, Brewers coming up to bat. And on the mound for the 6-11 Cardinals, the series finale in Milwaukee tonight, guys, is Michael Wacha. He's making his 4th start appearance of the series. He has an 0-1 record, 2.76 ERA. He has 14 hits. That would be giving up 14 out on that. And due up for the Brewers will be shortstop Hernan Perez. He's off for 7 with 3 strikeouts. It's a pitch by Wacha. You'll be staring at my commentary, my expertise. We've had the other commentators with Matt Viscusin and 2 others, but I still like my commentary since you guys are finding it a little more entertainable instead of hearing that in the background. Swinging a miss at the bottom, 0-2. 0-2 by Wacha. That big ground ball to left center field, slammed by second base, throws to the first one away. So then they'll bring up second baseman Keston Herrera in the second batting position. He's 2 for 7 with 2 strikeouts.
First pitch of the at-bat.
But it's all good. So yeah, Zombie, the one and only Zombie, he's going to be live not tomorrow but Monday around 1 o'clock. Unless my pun doesn't work the studio on Mondays. That'll be 5 on to right center field. Gets under it, makes the catch. Out number 2 for the Brewers tonight.
And with that, time to take a glance.
I haven't watched baseball on TV lately, not by much, but it's all good. And there's the starting lineup for the 6-12 Brewers, as followed. For the 6-12 Brewers in the series, guys, 8 stolen bases, and for 11th place in the National League so far. And then I'll bring up Christian Yelich, right fielder. He's 2 for 7, with just 2 strikeouts so far. As you guys look at the beautiful crowd,
here comes the first pitch.
In the background, between left to right, side to side, swapping the floor a little bit. But yeah, work today was not much tiring, but it's all good. What's going on, Sox Studios? How you doing? You've been in the tap in the last month, correct? Swing and a miss. Struck him out of a pitch, and the side is retired.
3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee.
3 up, 3 down
for
the Brewers. Series finale in Milwaukee. Go to top of the 2nd. Cardinals nothing, and the Brewers nothing. Due up for the Cardinals will be shortstop Paul Gazan. He's 2 for 7 with a double and 2 ribbies driven in.
impressive 4 for 7. He's ready. Here's the first
Buddy, how are you tonight, Sox?
And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Sox Studios, it's good to see you again. The record between the Zonk versus Davies, he's 4 for 7, 571 average, and 1 double. Here comes right fielder Harrison Bader. Bader's batting 143. He's a right-handed batter. On that side of the screen tonight.
First pitch of the at-bat.
But thank you, Sox Talk Studios. It's good to see you again, my man. As always, same with Queen Mercury from Zombie Gaming. Always a pleasure. Let's swing at the bottom, 0-2. Gonna jump in IGN News in a second. The guys like what you see in the chat. When it catches more MLB 19. Struck him out. And the side is retired. 3 up, 2 down for the Cardinals. 6th finale in Milwaukee. Go to bottom of the second. Cardinals nothing. Brewers nothing. 2 up for the Brewers will be the third baseman, Michael Stalkis. Stalkis 1 for 6 with a home run and 2 ribbies. So if anyone in the chat also does have a Twitter,
open stance by Moustakas.
guys, and that support button. If you guys are new from Zombie Gaming, or are you no stranger to it, since I'm keeping it at 64 moderators instead of 61 at some point. But 64 is actually a real good number, but I'm not going to extend it any better than that. So 0-2 count. And that's a strikeout. Struck him out, and that's the second strikeout by Mike Wonka, and that is the first out for the Brewers. Here's a lineup defensively for the 6-11 Cardinals. Yano Belina at home. One of them is at short. Tommy M is at third. Paul Goldsman at first. The other one at second. Brings up the catcher, Yazami Grandal, 1 for 6 with 2 strikeouts. Will we watch our videos in full, guys, from Zombie Gaming? You guys can send your information from Twitter to me in the chat. That'd be good. Let me know. Like videos in full, serum. Foul ball to right, strike 2. Tweet them out, add them to a playlist, and we never ask anything back in return. Cut it off his glove, it's 1-2, with that ball 1 on top of him. So like I said, work so far earlier today was not bad, and better than what it actually already has when it comes to having plenty of rain today, but I don't think we actually got a single thing of a thunderstorm yet. I don't know if it's actually coming in tonight or since it's going to be tomorrow, possibly. Ball 3 to the right, 3-2. On deck is Ryan Braun. He has a 218 average. He is on deck. So let's get some IGN news going so far tonight, guys. 3-2. Real quick. Struck him out looking at the bottom. Big strikeout. And that's the second out for the Brewers. Good strikeout by Michael Wonka. Wonka's on the mound for the 6-12 Cardinals tonight. The series finale in Milwaukee. Wonka nods his head. Swinging a miss up top, 0-1. Brings up left fielder Ryan Braun, 218 and 1 stolen base. Left-handed batter, as you guys can see in the chat. 0-1 count. Like I said, guys, Doom Eternal will be tomorrow, staying on Saturdays and Sundays, during the continuous format, going into the PS5 this year, so that'll be on the holidays. Ball at the bottom, 1-2. So let's get down to it tonight, guys.
I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him,
as you guys may know, I read the list for the stuff we're getting that a lot of us will be getting. That'll be fly ball to right, ground ball to right center field. Gets under it, gets to the first baseman, and the side is retired. 3 out, 2 down for the Brewers.
We've played 2 full, and we are tied.
We go to top of the 3rd inning. Series finale, Milwaukee. Cardinals nothing. Brewers nothing. There you go, commentators. Matt Fiscosa, Mark DeRosa, and Dan Plezak on the right. And I think we might be okay. As you guys may know, The Legend of Korra, Project Power, and Cobra Kai are coming to Netflix this month. Cobra Kai is coming in on August 28th, since that'll be removed by YouTube Premium. Yeah, August 28th between 1 and 2. Project Power will be on August 14th with Jamie Foxx and one at the bottom, 1 and 1. It's going to be a sci-fi action thriller by Jamie Foxx and Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Big ground ball center field, and that's a go, and it does. That's a single.
Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter
And it's a single for the Cardinals.
puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the 3rd baseman creeping in. You're going to see the 1st baseman.
We play it again, ground ball center field,
at second base, but if not,
and that will be a single for the Cardinals. Runner at first, nobody out. Runner roll held at first offensively. Here's the pitch by Davies. Strike 1 at the bottom, 0-1. Brings up Michael Walker, the pitcher, on the mound for the 6-11 Cardinals. So yeah, I'm not going to go through the list again. I just went through them one time. So,
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Foul ball by home base. That'll be strike 2, 0-2, right there, guys. We also have some Lego news to get to too. 1 and 2 at the bottom. That's the ball. From I think this morning. Hold on. 1 and 2 by Davies. Struck him out to the left. Big strikeout. First out for the Cardinals. 6 strikeout by Zach Davies. A little more sharp on the mound for the 6-12 Brewers.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not.
So far tonight with a smile by the manager. 80s and 90s kids with disciplinary income will want to take a look at this. Except Tommy Edman 0 for 1 for strikeout his first time. Good evening, Seb. How are you tonight? How are you tonight? The Lego Nintendo Entertainment System is now available for purchase from the Lego store with a lot of money, with 5 digits of the price. Pretty much doing the hundreds column. The ground ball back to the pitcher. Tries to get a little more deep. Close to getting a DP. That'll be a second out for the Cardinals. It's what it does take first. This is a little time is called, taking on the pitcher. In the mouth is 6-12 Brewers. But how are you tonight, Seb? Yeah, there we go. Can you hear me? Brings up Con Wong, second baseman. He's single his first time. He's 1 for 1. Type 1 in the chat if you guys can hear me. It says it's not cheap. This is and forget hold on, let me type something in the chat in just a second. 0-1 count. Foul ball to left, strike 2. 0-2 coming up by Davies. And the pitch offering. Second swing struck him out. And the side is retired. Cardinals leave 1.
No score.
Series finale in Milwaukee on the way. Go to bottom of the 3rd inning. Cardinals nothing, Brewers nothing.
Digging in, number 2, 7, 8,
2 up for the Brewers will be Twin Gresham, center fielder, 154, 2 home runs, 5 ribbies.
6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate
6-12 Brewers looking to jump a little head. Okay, there we go. We'll get back to Eyes and News in a second. Something about the Lego Entertainment System. It's actually jumping in for the balance. So guys can check out this one thing. About the Lego Entertainment System. Ball one to the outside of the right, 1-1. Granson is batting 154. Ball 2-1. But the word is next year that it will go out to other retailers. But it all depends what the retailers could be. But
2-1 on its way.
Anything's favorable. Next swing at the bottom, 3-1. That's ball 3 on deck. Tyrell Austin batting 111, 1 on 1, 3 ribbies. He's on deck. 3-1 by Waka. Swing and a miss out the bottom, 3-2. Also available are the Lego Super Mario Starter Pack. Waka nods his head. But that's already out, perhaps. Foul ball to right, strike 2. Bringing in 2,646 pieces, guys. This set has all kinds of bells and whistles on that. That'll be fly ball center field. Gets under cover, makes the catch. One away for the Brewers. Defensive catch. It also includes a buildable NES console with a working cartridge tray and lid, as well as a controller. You can also build a Super Mario Bros. Cartridge. Brings up Tyrell Austin, 111, 1 on run, 3 ribbies. The pitch by Waka. 1-1 at the bottom. We select one, so. Seb, can you hear me tonight? Can you guys hear me in the chat? From Zombie Gaming, and I have the Iamacreator group. Ball 1 up top, 1-1. But if you guys pick up the Lego Super Mario Avengers starter course, you can place the Mario figure from that set into a slot on top of the TV. The figure will then play the Mario theme and react to the on-screen enemies as you scroll by on that. I think that'll be some sort of cool, to be honest. To the left, on 1-2. That'll be a strike. 1-2 by Waka. Foul ball to left. Still 1-2. So guys can check that out. But yeah, the Nintendo Entertainment System is available right now. Play any kind of classic game you remember playing. Ground ball to right center field. Try to get the out, but that'll be a single. So a single for the Brewers. So look at this play one more time. That was according to Chris Reed. Run out first, 1 out.
Into the box, Zach Davies.
That'll be a bunt attempt to first. Gets him at second. We get him at first. And now throws it away. Second baseman goes trying to go to third. And he does go to third. As a runner at second goes to third. And now we scored as an E3. Towards the 6 and 11 Cardinals. And the manager's not happy after that play. Brings out Fernand Perez. Shortstop. Back to the lineup. He grounded out his first time. He's 0 for 1. The pitch by Waka. To the left. Ball 1. Okay, here's something I don't know if you guys have heard about, but I think a lot of people have already heard this. Spike on the bottom, 1-1, is that President Trump says he will ban TikTok from the USA as early as today, perhaps. This is actually August 1st when we're at this point. Ground ball to right center field, picks it up, throws the first quickly, and the side is retired. Good play defensively. Brewers lead 1. Series finale in Milwaukee. Go to top of the 4th inning. Cardinals nothing. Brewers nothing. Do up for the Cardinals is Paul Goldschmidt, first baseman. Struck out his first time, and he's 0 for 1. So that's according to President Trump, but I don't even get on TikTok. I never do.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He
We also have the biggest games launching in August and beyond. Let me jump on that real quick. Mets 2, Phillies 1, and Philadelphia.
Here comes the 0-1.
It's like swing to the left, 0-2. Reds 1. Dodgers nothing in LA. So we have some stuff that's actually already out today. I mean this month. 1 and 2. According to Chris Reed, August has arrived. Basically, there'll be fly ball to right center field, and that'll be a single. So a single for the Cardinals. It's up one more time, which means a whole new month's worth of console games are heading our way. And looking ahead, a whole lot of PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Series X, and Nintendo Switch games are slated for release in 2020, and also guys, even into next year. To help me keep track of the digital deludes, we're maintaining this list of major video game release dates across all consoles. But if you guys are ready to lock them in and to pre-order for any titles you see, you can click the buy links anytime. The bottom 0 and 2. Alright, Seb, can you hear me? Let me know in the chat, guys.
1 error for the Cardinals to this point.
0 and 2 count by Davies. Arizona's 0 for 1. 1 and 2. Runner at first. Nobody out. I'm going to type something in one more time. Hold on. Ball 2.
To Marcelo Zuna.
I got to count 2 and 2.
Struck him out at the bottom. That's a good strikeout. First out for the Cardinals. It's struck out by Zach Davies.
This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times.
Okay, there we go.
But that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Since August isn't the most exciting month for new games, but it has some PS4 releases that will please plenty of people. The games that are on that list today, ball 1 at the bottom brings up Paul DeZong. Struck out in the second inning, he's 0 for 1. That would be, we're talking Madden 21, and we're talking Wasteland 3 and UFC 4. I've never played UFC, so I'm not going to even try to play it. I've never played the first, second, or third one. But the third one is somewhat good, but I'm not a big UFC fan. Samurai Jack's coming out on August 21st this month, so you guys can check that out. Ball 3. 3-0 on deck is Tyler O'Neill, batting 164. He is on deck. PGA Tour 2K21, the same way with Samurai Jack. Final Fantasy, Crystal Chronicles Remastered on the 27th.
3 balls and a strike to the Cardinals.
Oh, okay, Seb. I wasn't sure if you guys can hear me.
1 error for the Cardinals to this point.
Can you type 1 in the chat for me, guys? 3 and 1 count. Check swing, good try, 3 and 2. The song's 0 for 1. Madden 21's coming out on August 28th. And Wasteland 3 the same way. 3 and 2 count by Davies. Struck him out at the bottom. Big strikeout. Second out for the Cardinals. I can't stay long because I need to go to the market. Oh, okay. Is there any shopping that you're going to be getting today? Let me know. Zombie Gaming picks up Tyler O'Neill, center fielder. Popped out in second. He's 0 for 1. I don't think Brother Mark's going to be in the chat tonight, since he is, since her and Sarah Mars are a thing. But my opponent asked why. She asked me why. I'm like, well, it's anything in
Pitch
precaution
coming, here it is.
from the Sailor Moon series, since it's been around since the 1990s.
Has the upper hand early
So,
as we're scoreless in inning number 4.
I'm not going to even try to complain on that. But for September, hold on.
There's a
We
drive
fly ball
out to
center
the
field.
line in right center.
Will it get down? It will get down.
And this will get all
To
the
center
way to the
field,
wall
bounce a
now.
little off the wall.
Is on his
And
way
that will be,
home.
guys, and that will be a RBI double. An RBI double.
Great piece of
First
hitting
one by
here.
Tyler O'Neill
They're playing
as the
into
Cardinals
full
strike
overs, so he
first.
crosses them up and goes the other way with
As
it,
it's
making
1-0
the outfielder
Cardinals
cover a lot of extra ground.
in the series finale in
Now allowed the runner
Milwaukee.
to come
Holy
all the way
mackerel.
around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
But one of the games I'm buying in the month of September is coming up. 1-0 Cardinals. Top of the fourth, 2 outs. Runner at second. Series finale in Milwaukee. The pitch by Davies. Ball one at the bottom. 1-0. Brings up Harrison Bader, right fielder. Strike out in second, and he is 0 for 1. We got NBA 2K21 Avengers that's coming out on September 4th. If I do get Avengers, guys, I'm just saying if I do, that would set out one of 2 games, but it's not setting out this. The other 4 games on deck right now. They're keeping their spots as good as they can. 1 and 2 at the bottom. 2K Battlegrounds, no. Coming on the 18th, Mafia 25th, October, Crash Bandicoot 4. Now, guys, these 2 games are going to be enjoyable to watch. Ball 2. And that would be Crash Bandicoot 4 and Star Wars Squadrons. You see, Star Wars would have been pre-ordered, but I thought Tony Hawk was going to win. I decided to go with Tony Hawk because I didn't like Pro Skater 5 that much. And swung on and missed. Sides retired. We played by the RBI double.
It's now 1-0 St. Louis.
4.5 played. Series finale in Milwaukee. Go to bottom of the 4th. Cardinals 1. And the Brewers nothing.
Stepping in, number 18.
I'll probably jump to 5 power hour after I'm done with this. Due up for the Brewers is Keston Herrera, second baseman, number 18. He's thrown out his first time, he is 0 for 1.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
To the left, ball 1. Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga might be another good game I might reach out to. But the difference between that, I've had my share on Lego games. But the biggest game for the month of October that I am going to make, hopefully management does approve it. I mean, I haven't put the date down yet. I mean, not right now. And that'll be Watch Dogs Legion. October 29th, guys. 2020, in the next couple months. And when it's way after that, ground ball center field, picked up by second. Throws the first one away for the Brewers. XIII coming out November 10th. I told you guys this twice, once or twice, that Assassin's Creed Valhalla will become the very first game for the PS5 after I buy it for the holidays. As PS5, as the PS Plus, excuse me. PS Plus will be extended, not this month, but next month, September. So I'm going to get that done. Cyberpunk is getting picked up on the 19th of November. Because I don't expect anything else being shut down right away, so. Good strike pitch, and that's 1 and 2. Because he looks 0 for 1. December, Dragon Quest 11. That's Definitive Edition. I'm not going back to DQ 11, but 78 episodes seems quite enough for me. Pretty sure you guys can maybe think in a different environment. Far Cry 6, February 18th. I may buy that, but I'll have a lot of things coming in behind and bond. So that's going in forward with the Switch games. Like I said, I'm not a big Xbox fan, but it's all good. Foul ball to right, strike 2. 2 and 2. But it's all good. Ball 3, 3 and 2.
3-2 counts are
See what else we have in beyond, guys.
but I think he'll be careful here.
So far today, so far next week, this Tuesday,
That's better than him
3-2 by Waka. That'll be a foul ball to left center field, as it'll get down decisively, and that will be a base hit double. Fifth double by Chris Yelich. So, and it's a double for the Brewers. Brings up Mike Bastakis, third baseman. Struck out in second. He's 0 for 1. So it's going to be a game called Scully for Switch, PS4, X1, and PC. But on second, 1 out. Pitched by Waka. Runner will hold at second. And that's ball 1. On demand, we've got Deathstroke Knights and Dragons the movie. Same thing on Monday. We've got Queeby the Fugitive. The movie called The Fugitive. Strike 1-1. To the off to the almost closer to the left. Swing and a miss. 1-2. So far today, we've got the Universe Sim. Pronounces UNIVRCSIM. Universum, I think. If I'm pronouncing that correctly. Struck him out. Good strikeout, and that's the second out for the Brewers. Fourth strikeout by Michael Waka. He is on the mound for the 6-11 Cardinals. Since finale in Milwaukee. Brings up the catcher, Yuzami Grandal. He is 0 for 1. Waka nods his head. In the middle, 0-1. Be a strike. Swing and a miss. 0-2 at the bottom. You also have PS4 next week. And that'll be Friday of next week. I'm off that. Saturday and Sunday. Struck him out looking. Not a good strikeout. And the side is retired. The Brewers lead 1. Series finale Milwaukee on the way tonight, guys, from Diamond Gaming and the Iamacreator group. At the top of the 5th, Cardinals 1, Brewers nothing. Due-up for the Cardinals will be the catcher, Yadier Molina. Molina's 1 for 1, single in the 3rd inning. Grounded 25 tips and tricks to survive. Never played the game. We also have a Guilty Gear game. It's actually recently confirmed for PS5 and Steam. And it's called Guilty Gear Strive. Guilty Gear Strive, guys. Let's see what we got intact. Let me look at this. Foul ball to right stands. Foul ball 1-1. So according to Adam Bankhurst from this afternoon today, guys, hold on. Strike 2 at the bottom, 1-2. According to Adam Bankhurst, alongside the reveals of Lego White Fang and Noah Guzzi, struck him out to the left. Big strikeout, 1 out for the Cardinals. 11 strikeout by Zach Davies. Putting on the big clinic with a 6-12 Brewers on the mound. R6 Works has confirmed that in addition to the already announced PS4 version, Guilty Gear Strive will launch on PS5 and Steam spring of next year, of 2021. As reported by EO Gamer, a new trailer showcased Leo Whitefang, a returning character, at some point. 1-1 to the right, ball 1. Who made his debut in the 2014's Guilty Gear X-Road sign. Swing and a miss. Davies has given up 21 balls, 49 strikes to 70 for the 6-12 Brewers. It pretty much wields 2 great swords. Ball 2 to the left, 2-2. His official description is as follows. Leo, hold on. Struck him out at the bottom. That's out number 2 for the Cardinals.
For me, check swings are
Leo is one of the 3 allied kings of the allied kingdom of Iguria, and is responsible for the governing the Europe, the Middle East, and Oceania. He is also an accomplished warrior. Strike one at the bottom, brings up Tommy Edmonds, third baseman. He's over 2 with a strikeout and a ground out. In his own right, with a relentless fighting style. Be fly ball to left center field, makes a diving catch defensively. Real good catch. Ryan Braun defensively for the 6 and 12 Brewers. Play 5.5. Series finale in Milwaukee. The bottom of the 5th inning. Cardinals 1. Brewers nothing.
Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with
and also, Noah Guzzi was also announced, and he is a brand new character that is a techno samurai vampire who uses a sword and wears a pretty nifty sci-fi helmet. His official description is as follows. Nagori Yusuke is the newest addition to the Guilty Gear universe. Get that in a second. Due up for the Brewers will be Ryan Braun. He's 0 for 1. We ground out in second. He's also a left fielder. A vampire, a number of unique and powerful abilities. He wields a huge sword with impressive skill in battle. Also tonight from the Iamacreator group and from Zombie Game tonight. What's up, Spark? How are you tonight, brother? Long time no see. How you doing? Ground ball to third. Picked up by third baseman. He throws the first, not the error, and that's the first out for the Brewers. That'll bring up Greg Gresham, the center fielder. He lined out on the third. He's 0 for 1. Well, how are you tonight, Spark? Good to see you again. Accompanied by my brother Mark.
First pitch coming, here it is.
I don't think he had any plans to come in the chat tonight as we speak, so. But yeah, Guilty Gear Strive will be coming out spring of next year for PS5 and Steam. I think it might be a real classic thing, but I've never played a Guilty Gear franchise game in the past. Foul ball behind no base, 1 and 2. Royals 4, White Sox nothing in Chicago.
The 1-2.
So anything interesting today, Commander? Ball 2. So the characters that are going to be played by, hold on. After this pitch, ball 3. Oh, he's just driving trains. Oh, okay. How's that going? I also do know that a swing and a miss spot at the bottom side of the zone. Second out for the Brewers. 6th strikeout by Michael Wonka. He is on the mound for 6-11 Cardinals tonight. But I do know our old friend Chaotic was in the chat this week. He's well, apparently from what I heard from him, Spark, is the fact that he's not going to be back in the gaming for a while since.
Here's Tyler Austin now.
Since everybody understands I'm buying the PS5 this year, with Assassin's Creed Valhalla being the first investment. We've got Tyler Austin, singled in the third, he's 1 for 1. So what Chaotic's been doing, he's not been gaming, he's been looking at graphics. So pretty much that's been the only kind of thing he's been doing. But I don't blame him. He deserves a lot of credit in the world for that. Ball 1 at the bottom, 1 and 2. Austin's 1 for 1. But are you getting the console this year? Ball 2. Okay, 3 likes so far. Oh, okay.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2.
So it'll be characters such as Soul, Bad Guy, Kai Kiski, May, Faust, Potemkin, Seb Zenov, Zantu1, Miller Raids, and Axel Low. Which I actually changed the name from, instead of AXEL, AXL. Swing and a miss to the left. Good strikeout, and the side is retired.
Gone in order are the Brewers. They're down 1-0.
3 up, 2 down for the Brewers. Since finale Milwaukee. Go to top of the 6th, Cardinals 1, and the Brewers nothing. 2 out for the Cardinals. Second baseman Con 1. 1 for 2. A single in the first. Like I said, work today, earlier today was not bad. I don't think my point will be in the chat tonight. Since he was expecting me to come in tonight, but I felt like relaxing today. Phillies 2, Mets 2, and Philadelphia. But it's all good, buddy.
Trying to send him
hold on.
packing for the second time. Fouled away.
Foul ball to left, strike 2. Now what? Gosh dang it.
Another 0-2 home.
I want to see if I can drag her in the chat. Hold on. Ball 1, 1 and 2.
Well off the plate for a ball.
Hold on, 1 and 2. Foul ball to left, strike 2. Like I said, guys, earlier, the return will be tomorrow. Since I just needed the night off for it.
Swing and a liner.
And foul ball to left center field, and it'll go. And that will be a double. So double for the Cardinals. So double by Con 1.
A couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys.
Zach Davis giving up 57 strikes and also 23 balls with 80 in total.
You have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Brings up Paul Goldschmidt, first baseman. 1 for 2, a single and drove in a run. Runner at second, nobody out. Top of the 6th, series finale in Milwaukee. 1-0 Cardinals. Strike 1 to the left. 1-1. What's going on tonight, baby? You tried to get a hold of your 4-5 Suicide Squad, huh? What does he need? 0-2 to the right. We also have the daily deals of a giant weekend box Samsung sale at Best Buy. I don't go to Best Buy a whole lot, but I do know it's a big place. A big stuff compared to Walmart. Fly ball to right center field. That'll be a single. Runner would go to third. And that'll be a single for the Cardinals. Here's why Star Wars movies might need to swap names. So it's a single for the Cardinals. First and third, nobody out.
You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. 1 ball, no strikes.
It'll be ball 1. Marcell Zona's up the bat. Left fielder. 2 strikeouts. He is 0 for 2. Cardinals looking for an opportunity. Series finale Milwaukee. 1-0 Cardinals. First and third. Ball 2. So basically, from what I'm looking at, according to pardon, you can tell me your athleticism, but let's recap. 2-0 by Davies.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch.
To the left, 2-1. Arizona's 0 for 2. According to Matt Fowler, Netflix podcast host Chris Tapley created a silly stir recently with a minute-long TikTok showcasing an argument for renaming all the Star Wars Skywalker Saga movies. That'll be Fireball to deep right center field, racing back calmly, and he makes the catch. First out for the Cardinals, third goes to home. Whatever hold it first. As so far it's 2-0 Cardinals. We'll get it one more time. So basically, titled, and I quote, titled, "Why every Star Wars film has the wrong title."
Into the box now, Paul DeYoung. He's hitless.
Brings up Paul DeYoung, shortstop, struck out twice, he's 0 for 2. 2-0 Cardinals. Right at first, 1 out. Series finale in Milwaukee. DeYoung is 0 for 2. Well, Angel, is it okay if I come over after I'm done with this? Because I think it might be a little close. Ball 2, 2-0. Like I said, Doom Eternal is still every Saturday and Sunday, so I'm just getting a night off from it for tonight. With baseball still 1 to 2 days a week, so of the format. 2-0 count. Second swing at the bottom, 2-1. But there's really not much to say the least. The video quickly and humorously takes viewers with all 9 episodes. To the right, 3-1. On deck is Tyrell O'Neill, 177 average. He is on deck. Raising the titles from Episode 1, Phantom Menace, and Episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker, to explain why they should all be switched up, apparently. Foul ball to right, 3-2. So here's what we have, guys. You can tell me what you guys think, if they make sense, honey. It's my #1 seed moderator of the group. Let me know. Foul ball to right, strike 2. Here's what we have. Episode 1, The Rise of Skywalker. Episode 2, Revenge of the Sith. Attack of the Clones is at Episode 3, struck him out looking. Good strikeout. That's the second out for the Cardinals. 13 strikeout by Zach Davies. Episode 4 is Return of the Jedi. Episode 5 is The Force Awakens. The Last Jedi is Episode 6. The Empire Strikes Back is 7. A New Hope is at 8th. And Phantom Menace at 9th. So what do y'all think? Does this new sorting of titles make sense? I don't know. I don't know if I really like it or not. Brings up Tyrell O'Neill, center fielder, 1 for 2. Solving a ribby with a double. 1-0 count by Davies.
The 1-0 home. And they pitch
the ball is low. Runner will hold at first. That's ball 2.
2 out with the man at first.
Davis giving up 8 balls, 14 strikes for 22 in total. On the mound for 6 and 12. Second swing at the middle. 2-1. Davis giving up 30 balls, 67 strikes with 97. So what do you guys think in the chat of what from what I've heard already? Second swing at the bottom, 2-2. I mean, to be honest, I mean, why split the episodes around with titles? I just think the titles seem fine to me. I've seen most of them. Struck him out, talked a little too late, and the inning is over. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's anything for any opinion. Series finale, Milwaukee, go to bottom of the 6th. Cardinals 2, and the Brewers nothing. Pinch hitting for the 6 and 12 Brewers tonight. The series finale, Milwaukee, will be Lorenzo Cain, 217 average. It's a pitch by Waka. To the left, strike 1, 0-1. Lorenzo Cain, 217, 4 home runs, 8 ribbies, 1 stolen base. But, I don't know. I mean, it's a little bit interesting of how they rearrange the episodes from start to finish. Like, say, for example, A New Hope is at Episode 8, Revenge of the Sith at Episode 2. And with Revenge, the only couple episodes that I've enjoyed... Hold on. Foul ball to right, strike 2. I don't know, I mean, some of that does make sense. Struck him out. First out for the Brewers, 8th strikeout by Michael Waka. Waka is safe and sound for the 6-11 Cardinals tonight. Wow. Series finale in Milwaukee underway. But I don't know, I mean, the titles seem switched around, but they're okay. But I don't know if they're going to be rebooted, but it's just that most of these actors, like Harrison Ford, Mark Hamill, James Earl Jones, Anthony Daniels, and Frank Oz, they're not going to be coming back for another trilogy. They're already getting way too old, getting up in age. But you look at Ian McKellen and Patrick Stewart. They're getting really up in age when it comes to being the 80s. Getting up to the 80 temperature on that. Of the AIDS, for sure. You know? And, I mean, if I were to play one of the characters... Yeah, exactly, honey. That's what I was thinking. 1 and 2 by Wonka. Tie in a second. Ball 2. Well, yeah, they actually arranged in Episode 4 Return of the Jedi for some reason. I don't know why they would try to arrange that around. Ball 3, 3 and 2. And that's according to Chris Tabley on Twitter. Kenson Herrera's on deck with an average of 232.
Pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
But it's all good. Be fly ball, be ground ball center field. That'll be a single for the, and that'll be a single.
That's the difference in today's game.
Single for the Brewers.
Any pitch in any count.
There's also Hannibal Brian Fuller wants Matt Mickelson over Hugh Grant and John Cusick. One on first, 1 out. Cusick. This is actually from somewhere in Washington, D.C. Brings up second baseman Kenson Herrera. Flown out, and he gets grounded out. And what are your thoughts on the other wrong titles, honey? To the right, foul ball, 0-2. Run on first, 1 out. Check swing, and that'll be a ball, 1 and 2.
No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1.
I'm not gonna even try to read this one since when it comes to a lot of articles, I don't read much of them. We have strikeout, runner roll, steal second from first. Offensively, that's the second out for the Brewers. And strikeout by Michael Wacha. He's in good shape on the mound for the 6-11 Cardinals tonight. Brings up right fielder Christian Yelich. 1 for 2 with double in the 4th. Runner on second, 2 outs.
Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get.
To the left, ball
maybe
1.
Once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he's
and that would be a movie called Hannibal. Or a series called Hannibal. Never seen it. 1 and 1. That'd be a strike in the upper right. Ball 2. 2 and 1. 49's version of Atlantis has appeared in a in-game thing. Foul ball by in home base. Strike 2. 2 and 2.
The 2-2.
Foul ball to right. Strike 2. Why Sky High is almost 15 years looking good. Struck him out. Side is retired.
They're down 2-0.
Played 6 innings. Series finale in Milwaukee. Go to top of the 7th. Cardinals 2. It was nothing.
Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here.
As you guys may know, Sky High was out 15 years ago, if I would assume. On the mound for the 6-12 Brewers. Series finale in Milwaukee is Adrian Hauser. 10th start of the season, 2.87 ERA and 19 strikeouts. And due up for the Cardinals is Harrison Bader. Struck out twice, he's 0 for 2. Top of the 7th, series finale in Milwaukee, 2-0 Cardinals. Strike 1 up top.
No balls and 1 strike.
I mean, Sky High's been around since 2005. 0-2 to the right, that's a strike. There's also other side review. The best movie twins of all time. Let me jump on that. Episode 1 is Phantom Menace. Attack of the Clones is 2nd. Offensive 7th, 3rd. Pretty much. To the left, that's a ball. 1 and 2. So we look at the best twins ever, guys.
Good plate
Ball
discipline
2.
to lay off the slider
So let me
that
tell
time,
you a
and he
little about
draws
that.
even at 2
According to
and 2.
Matt Fowler tonight,
Man,
it's
this
often
at
said
bat
that
has changed
twins,
quickly from
it's a
0-2
special
now
bond.
to 2-2.
The original
A
recipe
good job of plate
siblings
discipline by
that
this
they
hitter,
don't
not
have.
chasing those
Famous
pitches
for
just
finishing
off the
each
plate.
other's sentences
2-2.
instead of sandwiches. That'll be
Sky
fly ball to
very
right
shallow
center field. Gets onto it defensively, makes the catch. One away for the Cardinals. Inhabit a movie or two. Brings up the catcher, Gadier Molina. 1 for 2, single in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with
What
a
would you do
fastball.
if I
You
did
could
tonight,
tell he was
beautiful?
late on that one, and we'll
From a
see
crusading
if he tries to cheat to something
galactic
this inning.
duo, connected by force, is super powered, beings created in a lab by Hydra. 0-1 count. Strike 2 to the right, 0-2. So ahead of its Twins Days weekend, we've compiled a list of the best and most notable movie twins around. Sometimes these characters are secret twins, who don't even know each other's existence. While other times the two are inseparable warriors who always have each other's backs when battling evil. What would that be, Puttin? Real quick. Ball 2 to the left, 2-2. So from Star Wars, with one determining the other must die. So here's what we have, guys. Number 1, you've got Luke and Leia from the Skywalker saga. Perhaps the most famous cinematic twins of all time. Ball 3, 3-2. Of all time are Luke and Leia by the one and only Carrie Fisher 5 years ago, and Mark Hamill. The children of Anakin and Padme were spirited away from their home and each other. What did he want, Sam? It's like swing struck him out. Big strikeout.
I think that's one of the toughest calls
And that's the second out for the Cardinals.
Rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up
To
there by
protect
the
them
first
from the
base umpire,
sinister
but looking
classes
at
of the
it,
Galactic
it's hard to
Empire.
say for
One
sure
raised the
that he didn't
princess,
go around.
the other a farmer. These two would be drawn together by fate and the Force, long before even knowing they were related. Brings up Michael Walker on the mound for the 6-11 Cardinals. He's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. 1-0 count by Hauser. To the right, foul ball, 1-1. You also have Philippe Baron and King Louis XIV, and the man in the iron mask. Strike 2 to the right, 1-2. Leonardo DiCaprio played the identical twin roles of King Louis XIV and his brother Philippe. Struck him out at the bottom. Not a good strikeout, and the side is retired. We play once again. Cincinnati Milwaukee on the way. With the bottom of the 7th inning. Cardinals 2, Brewers nothing. Due up for the Brewers will be third baseman Mike Moustakas. He has 2 strikeouts. He's 0 for 2. Excuse me. I had this earlier this week, but I'm alright. Here's the pitch by Walker. To the left, ball 1. I'm going to get to the Iron Mask thing in a second. Foul ball to right, 1-1. Who was proposedly raised separately. So we do nothing of his, hold on. Dodgers 2, Reds 1 in LA. Strike 2 to the left. Excuse me. Of his royal heritage, and therefore never started a war for the throne. Goes by the name of one and only Leonardo DiCaprio. Foul ball to right, strike 2 in the stands.
Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time.
Ball 2. When Philippe was discovered, the culprit and cruel Louis imprisoned his brother and kept him inside an iron mask to conceal his identity. It fell to the 4 musketeers to help right this wrong. Now the movie itself is it's not bad.
Here's the pitch. He stays alive,
But I do know
2-2.
I did buy my a copy for my pudding.
The 2-2 one
Is that
more
correct,
time.
baby? The man in the iron mask struck him out to the right.
Time he's fanned in the game.
And that's the first out for the Brewers. 11 strikeout by Michael Wacha. He is on the mound for 6-11 Cardinals tonight. He's looking pretty good with strikeouts tonight. Series finale in Milwaukee. MCU, Wanda, and Piro Maximoff. Now this guys I've never heard of. I've never heard of these two from the cinematic universe. 0-1 with strike. Brings up Yuzami Grandal. He's 0 for 2. 2 strikeouts as we speak. Hold on.
70% so far in this outing.
Foul ball to right, strike 2. We also have the Parent Trap, played by the two of Lindsay Lohan. At this point, foul ball to home base, strike 2. This is Haley and Andy James and Parker. Hold on a second.
Here comes another 0-2. And he struck out again.
And that's a strikeout.
That's the third time he's gone
As we meet him
down
outside.
on
Oh my. Out number 2 for the Brewers.
And this guy's been victimized 3 times already
Well,
today.
whether we're talking about the 1998 Parent Trap, starring Lindsay Lohan, and the 1961, or the 1961, with those starring Haley Mills, this story. It was based back on the 1949 German novel, Lottie and Lisa. It's one of the most famous twin stories ever, as the two identical young girls who have been raised apart since birth, ever knowing they had a sister, meet up and cutely conspire to get the divorced parents back together. It was basically one of the actors I do know that plays the father in the 1998 Parent Trap is the one and only Dennis Quaid. Brings up Ryan Braun, grounded out twice, he's 0 for 2. Left fielder. Yeah, Dennis Quaid played one of the parents. I don't know who the woman's name is. That'd be ground ball to right center field, doesn't get there. And that'll be a single. So it's a single for the Brewers.
We love those lawn darts, no matter how they come.
We also have these two, Dr. Evil and Austin Powers. Now these two are funny when it comes to, well, Austin Powers has been around for 3 movies. The movies have been around for a long time, as far as I know. As far as most of us know for sure. The pitch by Wacha. Strike 1 to the right. Brings up Trent Gresham, center fielder. Struck out and he is lined out. He is 0 for 2. And the groovy homage to that. These two made the first appearances in the very first one, as the list came intact. 0-2 by Wacha. Foul ball to left, strike 2. We'll get to that in a second, guys. Hold on.
Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball, and the count holds it 0-2.
Oh boy. I remember that one scene on the season 2 on that. Ball 1, 2. Wacha's given up 30 balls, 77 strikes with 107. And the groovy homage to Luke and Leia's plot twist twins, or even the Darth Vader, I am your father reveal. There's a little something coming out of Austin Powers. Struck him out at the bottom. Good strikeout, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Brewers. Series finale Milwaukee. 8th inning we go. Cardinals 2, Brewers nothing. Due up for the Cardinals is third baseman Tommy Edman. He is 0 for 3. The Austin Powers movie franchise eventually revealed that Dr. Evil was Powers' long-lost twin brother. With both characters played by Mike Myers, of course, this was an example of twins being on opposite sides or not being on the same page. And that's ball 2. 2-0 by Hauser. To the left, foul ball, 2-1. Phillies 2, Mets 2, and Philadelphia.
The 2-1.
With Laser Sox, a global conflict. The very first one. Reds 3, Dodgers 2 in LA. Fred and George Weasley from Harry Potter. Ground ball to the left, picked up by third. Throws the first, one away for the Cardinals, I would assume. Little big up second baseman Colin Wong. 2 for 3 for double and a single. The Weasley brothers. The two identical brothers, played by James and Oliver Phelps, in all eight guys, Harry Potter movies, smart enough to drop out of Hogwarts to pursue the two calling pranks. Guys can call it pranks. 1 and 1 after the strike. Once the driving Weasley Wizards, Weasley's joke stop, twins were called back to action, and as part of Dumbledore's army. They battled this one name that I'm pretty much going to say. Ground ball center field picked up by second. Throws the first, second out for the Cardinals. But I'm going to say it. Battled Lord Voldemort and his Death Eaters. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did, Sam. I did. And it was this battle Voldemort and his Death Eaters as they assaulted their old school. The war would cost Fred his life. Strike 1, 0 and 1. Ghost Fence off 2 for 3. Charles and Donald Kaufman from Adoption. Now these two, I think these two passed away. I can't remember. Ground ball center field. And that'll be a single. And it'll be a single for the Cardinals.
Pretty special game. That's his third single of the
Got it one more time. Ground ball center field. Bet to the right. If you thought Nicolas Cage would miss out on the whole acting opposite yourself phenomenon, you're sorely mistaken. In Adoption, Nicolas Cage played a meta version of writer-director Charlie Kaufman as a sad and self-sabotaging artist. Was up Arizona, he had a sacrifice fly and a ribby. He's 0 for 2 with ball 1. Runner at first, 2 outs. The confident and brother Donald. Chad and Alex Wagner from Double Impact. Never seen the movie. 1 and 1 with that strike. I've never seen the series. I've never seen the movie. Connor and Murphy and Memengas. Now, this is actually one of my peers' likes currently when it comes to the Budok Saints. Ball 3 and 2. 3 and 1, excuse me. On deck, Paul DeZong, 197, 2 home runs, 5 ribbies. After killing 2 Russian mobsters, 3-1 by Hauser.
The 3-1.
Swing to the left, 3 and 2. In self-defense, frontal twins Connor and Murphy. Was placed by Sean Patrick Flannery and Norman Reedus from The Walking Dead. Become bullet blasting Versalantes. And a strikeout inside the zone. Good strikeout, and the side is retired. Cardinals leave 1. Cincinnati and Milwaukee. To the bottom of the 8th, Cardinals 2, Brewers nothing. Due up for the Brewers is Tyrell Austin, first baseman. 1 for 2, single in the 3rd inning of his criminal element. The Budok Saints became a sleeper hit and called favorite, warning a sequel, the Budok Saints 2, All Saints Day, was actually 10 years ago. 10 years later. When the very first one was back in 2005 or 2006 when it comes to that with Christianity. So it'll be a different pizza. So here comes the manager for the 6 and 11 Cardinals coming to the mound. Milo and Maggie Dean for the scouting kids.
7 solid innings for him in this.
I don't even know these guys. The Social Network, no. Elias and Lucas, good night, Mom. I don't think so.
John Brebbia is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Now these guys, Julius and Vincent Benedict, on the mound for 6-11 Cardinals. Taking over is John Brebbia. Brebbia making 6 starters series.
Now
1-0 count. Ball 2. 2-0.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get
Ivan Redmond's 1988 box office hit Twins. Plays off the size. This quibinary between stars Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito. Now I've seen this movie. It's funny. It's funny and it's good. Ball 3. On deck on the pitcher spot for Adrian Hauser.
Take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that time.
Strike 1, 3-1 at the bottom. Making the characters twins created by a secret genetics lab experiment. I was going to pronounce it, but it's experiment. Swing and a miss. 3-2 to the bottom left. The 3-2 by Brebbia. Swing and a miss. Struck out. 1 out for the Brewers. Waka had 4 hits and 13 strikeouts, 109 pitches.
It was a really nice day on the mound.
With the 6-11 Cardinals. Series finale in Milwaukee.
From start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out.
Penn's hitting for 6-12 Cardinals, 6-12 Brewers tonight. Smitty Pena, 267, 1 home run, 1 ribby. Strike 1 at the top, 0-1.
He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Toke then rare sought a comedy. Yeah, Predator, yeah. Predator, I mean, he was, yeah, Arnold Schwarzenegger was in Predator. Kindergarten Cop, the first one.
And it's fouled away.
Crap, Total Recall. Danny DeVito's been in Matilda as 1. And he's also famous playing this one character and Sunny in Philadelphia too. Swung on and missed to the left, strikeout. Second out for the Brewers. That's pretty much the only other guess. Ronnie K and Reggie Cray from Legend. Never heard of them. Brings out Perez to the lineup. Shortstop 1 for 3. Single in the 6th inning.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
To the right, ball 1, 1-0.
Start him off, but that misses for ball 1.
Elliott, Mantle, and Beverly. Dead Ringers, no. Bob Waltana's stuck on you. Pun, have you seen Stuck on You or not really? To the bottom strike, 1-1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there.
Angela and Isabel Dodson from Constantine. Never seen the movie. But I do know Rachel Walsh has been in the Mummy. In the first 2. She's never been in the third one, The Mummy, Tomb of the Dragon Emperor. She's not in that. But let me read this. Let me check this out in a second. 1-2 count. Struck him out to the right. Not a good strikeout. The side is retired. Saves finale in Milwaukee. We go to top of the 9th. Cardinals 2, Brewers nothing. Coming to the mound for 6-12 Brewers tonight will be Jordan Lyles. Lyles making 7th start. 0-1 record, 7.43 ERA. That'll bring up shortstop Paul DeZong. Strike on 6 is 0 for 3. In the 2005's Constantine, it's on Keanu Reeves as DC Vertigo Demon Defeater. It's on Constantine. Rachel Walsh played Detective Angela Dodson. Welcome back, Seb. Are you back in from Zombie Gaming tonight? Pun, Seb's here. Phillies 4, Mets 3 in LA. Fly ball to right center field. And he makes the catch defensively. 1 out for the Cardinals. The son of Lucifer who takes over Enzo's form. Alfred Borden from the Prestige, never seen it. Taverniel's 1 for 3. The double and a ribby. But he plays one of the twin brothers, plays by Chris and Bale. The Grady twins of the signing. No, the signing. No. I've only seen the movie once. I'm not going to try to watch it again. Absolutely not. 1-0 count. I mean, it starts with Jack Nicholson, but I've only seen him play the Joker, to be honest. But there you go. Comes out of that for sure. Next swing at the bottom, 1-2. But I don't know. I'm not gonna even try to go back to the signing. 1-2 count. Struck him out. Second out for the Cardinals. And then last piece of news, guys. The Batman Dave Bautista tried his best to play Bane in the Batman franchise. He's up Harrison Battle, right fielder. Flow down 7th inning. He's 0 for 3. According to Matt Fowler, real quick, at the end of last year, Guardians of the Galaxy star and ex-WWE superstar Dave Bautista tweeted out a picture of himself on Warner Brothers lot with the caption, "It won't come to you, so you get after it. Hashtag Dream Chaser." Strike one to the left, 1-1. So basically, where it all seems to go to, guys, hold on, to the left, 1-2. Batter's 0 for 3. It all seems as though Bautista, though in between, ball 2, was there to pitch himself as Bane from Matt Reeves to Batman. Recently, responding to a comment online where the Twitter wrote that he read an article speculating that Bautista could be playing Bane inside of Batman. Struck him out too late, and the side is retired. Explained he tried to be his best to win the role. At the bottom of the ninth, Chiefs now in Milwaukee, Cardinals 2, Brewers nothing. And a different pitcher will come for the 6 and 11 Cardinals. As it will be the man by the name of Jordan Hicks. Hicks making his 4th start of the season. On the mound for the 6-11 Cardinals, 1-1 record, 2.45 ERA, and 2 strikeouts. So, a person woman, Dave Bautista, saying, unfortunately it's not. It's tried my best to play as, Bane. But apparently, strike one inside of that, 0-1. Rose 0 for 3. 1-1 at the bottom. Phillies 4, Mets 3, and Philadelphia.
The 1-1 home.
Swung on and missed, 1-2 to the left. AZ Zones on Twitter went on to say, and I quote, "Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 Good evening, bad boy. How are you tonight? You're still just in time, buddy." That'll bring up Chris Yelich, right fielder, 1 for 3, with double in the 4th inning. Series finale in Milwaukee, 2-0 Cardinals. Bottom of the 9th. To the bottom, 0-1 for strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about
I can't complain. Work earlier today was okay. Royals 8, White Sox nothing in Chicago. To the left, strike, 0-2. 0-2 by Hicks. Brewers are down to their final out. I just read an article speculating that Dave Bautista could be playing Bane in the new Batman movie with Robert Pattinson. Please, DC Movies, make it happen. Unquote. Actually, has anybody in the chat seen Bautista play an evil villain in a movie? I mean, the only name I can think of off the bat is Dark Bane. To the left, strike 1. Last chance for the Brewers. Stalkers is 0 for 3. I'll call you in a little bit, honey, after I'm done with the chat.
Swing and
To the
a
left,
miss, and
1
they're
and
up
2.
against it now as they're
Brewers down to their final strike.
of the afternoon.
On the known front, on the known villain front, the Batman will feature Zoe Kravitz as Catwoman, Paul Danko as Riddler, and Colin Farrell as Penguin. 1 and 2 by Hicks. Strike him out, and the Cardinals get the second win in a row. The Cardinals are now 7-11 of the season. The Cardinals go up to 7-11, series finale in Milwaukee, over the Brewers to 6-13 of the season. Final score 2-0, 7 hits, 1 error, 4 hits, and no errors. Well done by the 7-11 Cardinals tonight, taking Milwaukee in the series finale in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. For the 7-11 Cardinals, Colin Wong 2 for 4 of a double, Tom O'Neill for double and a ribby, Paul Goldsmith of a good game with the 7-11 Cardinals tonight, 3 for 4. Yadier Molina had 2 strikeouts, he was 1 for 3. For the 6-13 Brewers, Hernan Perez was 1 for 4 for strikeout, Ryan Braun 1 for 3. So yeah, that's according to the plan too. Cristiano had a double, Lorenzo Cain had a strikeout, he was 0 for 1. So the Cardinals go up to 7-11, winning 2 games so far. Over the Brewers for 6-13, series finale in Milwaukee, 2-0. 7 hits, 1 error, 4 hits, and no errors. I'm going to simulate that real quick. Get to that in a second. Well, with that, is there any other news, or are we good?
Hello there, baseball fans.
Let's have a couple different stuff real quick. The Store of Humans review and the Zelda t-shirts are on sale on IZN Store. And with that, guys, there's your news. Guys can see yourself. News. Good stuff coming out of tonight, guys. From IZN News. You guys are awesome. You guys hear me good and clear? When I do IZN News, it comes to days off on mornings and evenings. Well, different opportunity on that. So as far as the other teams go, we've got the Mets. Actually, no, we got the Phillies, winning by 1, going up to 9-8. Over the Mets to 10-8 in Philadelphia. 4-3, 10 hits, 8 hits with no errors. Robinson was first win in Philadelphia. Royals go up to 8-10. Over the White Sox, 11-6 in Chicago. 8-0 shutout, 11 hits, no errors, 4 hits and 2 errors. Zunus second win. The Reds rise up, improving up to 13-5. Over the Dodgers down to 12-8 in LA. 4-2, 9 hits, no errors, 6 hits and no errors. Gray was second win. Garrett was 6th save. Back to the rivalry, Yankees get the 9th win of the season by 1 up to 9-8. Over the Red Sox to 11-8 in New York City. My love and I were there with a different group. 4-3, 9 hits and no errors in New York City. Paxton was first win. Zach Brennan was second save. The Pirates going up 7-10 over the Tigers to 6-12. My opponent and I is 6-12 Tigers. In Detroit, 3-2, 7 hits, 1 error, 9 hits and no errors. Musgrove was very first win. Felice was second save. The Mariners going up to 9-12 over the Indians by 4 to 10-8 in Seattle, Washington. 5-1, 8 hits, no errors, 5 hits and 2 errors. Allow me to say a little line from Bullwinkle on the commercial. Very first president of the United States from Zombie Gaming, but the president of the United States is George Washington. Accompanied by Rocky. But the Rocky and Bullwinkle movie was back in 19. Wow, it's been a long time since I haven't seen this movie. But it's been a long time. Can't recall. 5-1, 8 hits, no errors, 5 hits and 2 errors. Gonzalez for second win. The Nationals climb up to 10-6. Over the Giants to 4-15 in Washington. 6-2, 9 hits, no errors, 7 hits and no errors. Rodney up to a 3-0 start on the mound for the 10-6 Nationals of the season. The Rays up to 11-7 over the Orioles to 9-10 in Tampa. 5-3, 6 hits, 4 hits and no errors. Yarbrough with second win. Pagan with his first save. The Marlins up to 5-14, upsetting the Cubbies to 12-6 in Miami. 5-4, 12 hits, no errors, 11 hits and 1 error. Garena with his first win. Swickenrider with second save. The D-backs going up to 5-13 over the Braves, down to 9-9 in Atlanta even. 2-1, 7 hits, no errors. Matt Leake with his first save. Avery Bradley with his fourth save. The Blue Jays go up to 7-12 over the Twins to 10-6 in Minnesota. 6-3, 12 hits, 7 hits, and no errors. How many likes do we have in the chat, guys? I don't think I'm going to jump in the Friday Power Hour tonight. Maybe next week. Get about 4 likes. Can we get up to 6 in the chat, please? Or let me know. Kay with second win. Guys with third save. The Angels go up to 14-5 of the season. Over the Rangers to 9-9 even in Texas. 2-0 shutout. 9 hits, no errors. 5 hits and 1 error. Coyotes second win. Rollwitz with 7th save. The Astros prove up to 13-5 over the A's, down to 6-16 in Oakland. 2-1 by 1. 5 hits, 1 error. 11 hits, 1 error. Davinsky for his first win. Harris with 7th save. Simulate the day off real quick. As far as the other teams go, real quick. We got the Braves up to 10-9 by 1 over the D-backs to 5-14 Atlanta. 5-4, 12 hits, no errors, 10 hits and 2 errors. One second win. St. Green with 7th save. The Nationals squeeze up to 11-6 over the Giants to 4-16 in Washington. 8-4, 12 hits, 7 hits, no errors. Steven Strasburg his very first win on the mound for the 11-6 Nationals. The White Sox go up to 12-6 by 2 over the 6-13 Tigers in Detroit. Area bars Restaurant City for violation. 6-4, 11 hits, no errors, 7 hits and 3 errors. Lopez with second win. Colon with his 8th save. The Blue Jays go up to 8-12 over the Twins to 10-7 in Minnesota. 5-3, 8 hits, 1 error, 6 hits, and 1 error. Boston's second win. Gauss with his very 4th save. The Royals up to 9-10 over the Yankees by 6, down to 9-9 in New York City even. 7-1, 12 hits, 5 hits, and no errors. Hahn with his first win. The Rays climb up to a good 12-7 over the Orioles to 9-11 in Tampa. 5-3, 9 hits with no errors, 6 hits and 1 error. Glasnow second win. Pagden with 2nd save. The Dodgers climb up to 13-8 in the blowout victory by 12. Up to 13-8 over the Brewers to 6-14 in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. But I've only been to Milwaukee once. When I was, before I was an adult, if I'm correct. Or before when I was a teenager. Get about 5 likes. Can we jump into 7 in the chat, guys? Guys are very entertaining. Stay awesome sauce as always from Zombie Gaming. 14-2, 17 hits, no errors, 4 hits and no errors. Clayton Kershaw his very first win. The Phillies go up to 10-8 by 8 runs over the Rockies to 9-11 and Colorado. 9-1, 16 hits, no errors. 9 hits and 1 error. Arena his very first win. The Angels improved to 15-5 over the Mariners to 9-13 in Los Angeles, California. Angels are 15-5 the season tonight. 10-4, 12 hits, no errors, 10 hits and no errors. Canning with second win. And the Reds. So had a good game with the Padres. As the Reds win by 3, going up to 14-5. Over the Padres down to 14-6 in a good fashion, with 2 great records in the series. 5-2, 12 hits, no errors, 8 hits and no errors. AJ Wood up to a 3-0 start for the red hot 14-5 Cincinnati Reds. Garrett of 7th save. So next time this Monday, guys, as the 7-11 Cardinals will be back in St. Louis. So they're gonna try to make it 3 in a row. As there will be game one of 3, and this Monday with a new episode of The Last Part 2 on Monday. That's 3 to 4 days a week. Baseball 1 to 2 days a week. As there will be the 7-11 Cardinals hosting a 10-8 our Red Sox fans' good team, the New York Go Mets. The 10-8 Mets. The ones that you'll see on the mound this Monday. As the 7-11 Cardinals, we're going to make it 3 in a row this Monday. On the mound for 7-11 Cardinals will be Adam Wainwright. 0-1 record, 22 strikeouts, 2.25 ERA. And on the mound for the 10-8 Mets will be Edwin Diaz. 0-1, 9 strikeouts, 2.08 ERA. As far as the other teams go, we've got the 5-14 D-backs taking on 12-6 Cubbies in Chicago. Walker 2-0, 2.57 ERA versus Jose Quintana, 2-0, 3.15 ERA. This might be a good, perfect position from between 2 pitchers that have good records. 9-11 Orioles hosting the 10-7 Twins in Baltimore, Maryland. Kyle Gibson 1-1, 4.32 ERA versus Genoa, 2-0, 5.79 ERA. The 9-9 Yankees hosting the 9-10 Royals in New York City. Duffy 0-1, 4.00 ERA versus Montgomery, 3.05 ERA. 7-10 Pirates hosting the 4-16 Giants in Pittsburgh. Go Steelers. Eagles black and yellow. Can we get that in the chat, baby? Marcus Bumgarner, 0-2, 1.73 ERA versus Williams, 4.32 ERA. The 12-7 Rays will be hosting a. Hold on, let me slide it again. The 12-7 Rays will be hosting 11-8 Red Sox in Tampa. Ron Porcello, 1-1, 3.79 ERA versus Cerezo's 2-0. Perfect start on the mound for the 12-7 Rays with a 1.10 ERA. 10-9 Braves will be visiting the 10-8 Indians in Cleveland, Ohio, state of Ohio. Folowitz 0-1, 6.14 ERA versus Carrasco, 1.35 ERA. The 6-13 Tigers will be hosting the 12-6 White Sox in Detroit. Ivan Nova 2-0, 1.29 ERA versus Michael Firmer, 4.88 ERA. 5-14 Marlins hosting 11-6 Nationals in Miami. Philip Corbin 1-0, 4.32 ERA, taking on Alcantara, 2.65 ERA. 13-5 Astros taking on the 9-9 Rangers in Texas. Even McCluskey Jr. 3-0, 4.08 ERA on the mound for the 13-5 Astros versus Allard, 6.75 ERA. 13-8 Dodgers visiting the 6-14 Brewers in Milwaukee. Brewer 2-1, 1.50 ERA versus Woodruff, 3.57 ERA. 9-11 Rockies hosting the 10-8 Phillies in Colorado. Velasquez 4.76 ERA versus Gray, 1-1, 3.04 ERA. The hot 15-5 Angels hosting the 9-13 Mariners in LA. Hernandez 1-2, 4.88 ERA versus Haney 2.33 ERA. Let's pronounce this earned runs allowed, guys. Earned runs average. 8-12 Blue Jays taking on the 6-16 Athletics in Oakland. Borowski 2-1, 1.38 ERA versus Montez 2.70 ERA. And the 14-5 Reds visiting the good one in hand of the 14-6 Padres in San Diego. I think this would be a pretty good pitching matchup between the 14-5 Reds and the 14-6 Padres in San Diego. As the one on the mound for the 14-5 Reds will be Desclafani, 3-0, 1.16 ERA versus Paddock, 2-0, 1.93 ERA. I think this will be pretty good this Monday. No standings tonight, guys. We're gonna wrap things up for tonight. I'll tell you what the plan is for tomorrow. Hold up a minute. Hold up. Alrighty, guys. Since I'm a little more out of breath tonight, I'm gonna wrap things up for tonight. As the Cardinals are 7-11 of the season, as they will be hosting a 3-game series in our Red Sox fans team, the Go-Go Mets, who are 10-8, the 10-8 Mets. As they will be this Monday with The Last of Us Part 2. We got to get The Last of Us Part 2 going this Monday, since I'm off Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. My fam will be out of town. We'll be going to Kalahari during that. If you guys want to catch more MLB 19, managing the 7-11 Cardinals every 1 to 2 days a week, be sure to hit that like button, guys, from Zombie Gaming. He will be live this Monday in the afternoon, around 1 o'clock, which I'll be with them for sure. Plus, my data on my phone has not been going good as usual since the last couple of days. Unless my phone bill doesn't have to be renewed till October 5th, so I'm pretty much good till beginning of September. Does anyone in the chat that does have a Twitter? You can do so by following me on Twitter anytime you like from Zombie Gaming. We watch our videos in full, like them in full, share them in full, tweet them out, leaving a comment, and never ask for support back. You guys are awesome. You guys are entertainable to watch for me. Shout out to, I want to say thank you, shout out to Zombie. He knows how to grow our channels as always. And my opponent's at 23. And what's Angel, if we get a chance, if I still send you an invite by chance pudding, we still have to get your 23 supporters, so you can be red hot as me, with Zombie and some of the others. But if you guys want to vote for the idol, Lan's at 28, Greatest Summon's at 12. I don't know when the idol's going to be, hopefully by next year. Besides, I don't have the answers what the vaccine's going to be, but well, it all depends where it may lead to. So, tomorrow, since I go back to work tomorrow, guys, I will be doing Doom Eternal. That's still every Saturday and Sunday for sure. So I don't think it's going to be a terrible idea going forward. So, and then Monday will be another episode of baseball, and Monday night will be The Last of Us Part 2. We have to get more of that going. Besides, I'm going to be buying Tony Hawk very soon. Trust me, guys. That's going to be coming on September 4th. And that's it for now. And then White Sox season will be October 29th, after I pick up Tony Hawk on the 4th of September. But alrighty, guys. Stay awesome sauce as always, guys. I will be live tomorrow night with Doom Eternal. That's still every weekend. I want to say thank you, honey. I love you. Thank you, bad boy Seb. Commander Spark, thank you, my man. Keep up the good work, buddy. Sock Studios and Queen Mercury, keep up the good work, girl. I wasn't sure if you actually heard me or not, but also keep up the good work at work as well. And alrighty, guys, I want to say have a good night to you guys tonight. I'll see you guys for Doom Eternal tomorrow night. After work. Want to say thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys had a good time. As always. Always stay positive. Never ask for support back in between either. I hope you all enjoyed. Be good to one another. Be kind to one another. And love one another. Till next time, this is AD signing off. Have a good night. Tomorrow night, Doom Eternal. It's tomorrow Sunday. All I have to do is only 7 to 4. Same time, same channel. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good night, guys.